First off, thanks again for coming. I know it's kind of short notice, and
Yeah, you're welcome.
and we'll be here. Last time we did a recorded session. You went and listened to me do that really long diatribe about effects of drugs and things that it does to you and things of that nature. Did you get anything out of that information?
Yeah, it was very helpful, very informative. Kind of
Awesome.
some of it, heard before over the years. Some of it new.
I know that there was a lot of really new research on the marijuana and cannabis stuff, which I found very cool. But anyway, all right. So as we've been going through our sessions and we've been accumulating a file, which you can access it anytime you want. But in the file, I pulled out some of your major goals, and we're kind of coming to a close, coming to a rear to where we need to either refer or you're coming and you're doing very, very well. So I want to let you know that things are going well.
Thank you.
You've been doing your 12-step meetings, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So twice a week you've been going on
twice
that?
a week, sometimes 3 times if I get the itch. Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. All right. And abstinence, I know you've been testing negative here. And I know that you've been doing really well with that. Okay.
Yeah.
Developing a support network was a huge one too. We'll talk a little bit more about that in later sessions. That's kind of a final thing where we say, okay, here's your support network. Here's the people that you go to. If you have a need, or remember we talked about how using is only the final stage of relapse. So if you feel yourself getting into that pattern, who are you going to call and what are you going to talk to them about? So have you been thinking at all about that list? Or
Yeah, mostly family, some close friends, some coworkers I'm developing.
Okay, excellent. All right, so your probation meetings are going well. We do have a consent to talk to your probation officer, so I'll give him a call today and just make sure that all that's going good, everything's good.
I feel they're going.
No surprises.
Yeah, we're getting along pretty good. They're helping me out.
Awesome. Now, I talked to you, and I've been talking to you a couple of times about family counseling. Is that something that you want to do, or?
Yeah, I like my family being my support network because family needs to be close, and kind of burned a little bridges there. And
Right.
Need to work on.
Gotcha.
Getting a family relationship going again with some people.
Awesome.
So I want them involved in my recovery.
Awesome. Okay, good. So what I'll do is after this meeting, I'll get you to sign a consent form, and I'll refer you out to a counseling center because we don't do any family counseling here.
Okay.
But there are some good ones on the island, so you should be good there. Support groups. Now you do the Keysbridge support groups, and that's a really tight-knit group, and I thought that would have been really cool for you. How's that going? Tell me a little bit about that.
It's going well. A really good group of people that I can rely on if I'm in a tight spot or if I'm really struggling or having, all I want to use or I want to drink or something.
Right.
And, they're really there and they're really helpful, and the meetings with them are really good too. And yeah, you get really close when you all share kind of a common problem. So it's going really well.
Very cool.
It's really helpful.
Yeah, I love those groups, and you really establish some cool friendships there too.
Yeah.
So. I know that you mentioned some schooling, and I just threw that one in there. Is there any interest in furthering your education?
Yeah, some type of trade or something, maybe something a little more book focused. I'm not sure yet, but definitely want to do some type of.
There's a community college on the island that can help you with your GED and maybe furthering education. Okay, good. So also recognizing your triggers and hotspots. Okay, we've talked a lot about that. Relapse triggers, things that that cause you to say, oh, I gotta do this, and places that you go to where it's very difficult. Like for example, and I know we talked about this, like an alcoholic walking into a bar. You certainly don't want
a lot of those around here.
You certainly don't want to. You certainly don't want to do that, right?
Yeah.
So. I feel like you're doing well recognizing those. We've had a couple incidences here where you did very, very well in avoiding, which is good. So, do you want more education on that, or is that something that you can?
I mean, I can take some extra. I kind of want outside education on this stuff now.
Gotcha.
Just kind of want to go back to school and start going in the right direction.
Right. And if that comes up, we have lots and lots of resources on the island we can get you referred to.
Okay.
Gaining and maintaining employment. I know you got a job. How's that going?
It's going well. It's a little different routine.
Right.
Having a regular schedule, but
Right.
it's going. I'm picking it up. Coworkers seem to be nice and understanding. So.
Awesome. Okay, good. Well, that's all that I have here. Is there any questions that you have for me moving forward?
Not at the moment.
Okay, good. You're doing a great job. Keep up the good work, and we'll get you moved along. I'm looking forward to meeting with your probation officer and talking to him. Is it he or she?
She.
Oh, oops. See what I know. Looking forward to talking to her on the phone. And we do have a consent for her, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
you did sign that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Well, thanks for coming and thanks for being here. I know we've had some wild weather lately, so good to go. Thank you.